You're going to begin by using a regular pencil, not the white colored pencil, to draw your grid onto the black paper. The regular pencil is just a little bit lighter and you don't really want to see the grid on your finished drawing. It's really just to kind of aid you in your drawing. So make sure you keep your pencil lines light. You want to be able to see them, but you don't want them to stand out too much. So what I just did here is we measured in 1 inch from the edge of your paper all the way around, and we're going to draw a little border that your drawing is going to be contained in. Once you finish drawing the border, the next thing I'm doing here is measuring out 1 inch marks where I am going to put my grid. This particular drawing I'm doing is an 8 by 10, which is the exact same size as the reference photo you have. But if you want your drawing to be larger, you would measure it out accordingly. So for a 12 by 15 drawing, you would measure out 1.5 inches. And there's a sheet that explains exactly how to do it with a diagram. If you wanted a 16 by 20 drawing, you would measure it out to be 2-inch marks between your grid lines. So this technique is pretty cool because it can help you either enlarge your drawing or just really see the detail in the more difficult parts. It kind of breaks it down so you can go box by box and just worry about what's in each tiny spot as opposed to getting overwhelmed by the whole drawing. So first we just have to prep our grid and get that all set up, and then we'll start to draw. So if you look at your reference photo, you'll notice that each column and row is labeled with an A, B, C, D, or a 1, 2, 3. That's just to make it easier for you to locate it on your black paper. If you want to label your black paper, if you think it'll make it easier for you, you can, or if you want to just count, that's fine too. But you're going to go ahead and cover your square with your viewfinder on your reference photo and begin to shade in the light areas within that box of the grid on your black paper. Remember, you're looking for the highlights, so you're using your white pencil to get the whites. So really just take your time, focus on one box at a time, don't get overwhelmed by the entire drawing, and make sure you're building up your light values very slowly. You're going to want to sharpen your pencil very frequently. You need a really sharp point to get into the tooth of the paper and to really build up the lights and keep your details. So make sure you stop every once in a while and sharpen. For some of the trickier parts of your drawing, if you're finding it difficult to stay within the box, you can cover the rest of your drawing and just line the sheet of paper up with the edge of your boxes so that all you can see is the one box that you're drawing. That just helps block out the rest so you don't get distracted or confused. So nice and softly back here, we're just going to add a little bit of atmosphere to the background. It doesn't have to match your picture identically. It's just adding a little bit of that reflection so it's not quite so harsh and stark up against that beautiful reflective glass you just drew.